Hello, my lovely people. Welcome back to Cooking with Efya. Today we are making a delicious pot of rich Ghanaian groundnut soup. This is one of those traditional soups that brings comfort with every spoonful. It is creamy, flavorful, and packed with the goodness of well-seasoned meat and a beautiful prepared peanut base. The secret is delicious groundnut soup is building flavors step by step. From cooking the peanut paste properly, preparing a rich meat stock, and allowing everything to come together perfectly. So let's get started. So to begin, in my cooking pot, I'll add my fresh meat together with some pre-cooked cow foot. The cow foot has already been cooked until it's tender because it needs more time compared to other proteins. Adding it now will allow it to continue releasing its delicious flavor into the soup. I'll add some blended garlic, ginger, and onions together with some aroma shrimp seasoning and aromatic bouillon tablet. Don't forget as well to go in with some salt to taste, tomato paste, and also any other herbs or spice of your choice. Okay. Alright, so now I'll go in with enough water to cover the meat and allow it to cook on high heat until the meats are tender and also ready for the next step. Now we're going to go ahead and use your first groundnut paste. She's on TikTok as Nkatira. The groundnut paste is really good. So if you want the best groundnut paste for your groundnut soup, I will recommend this groundnut paste for you. Kindly go on all social media platforms and search for Nkatira, and you're going to find her customer service is also top notch, so you have to rush to her DM and get yours ASAP. Okay, now into my saucepan, I'm adding my groundnut paste. This is the main ingredient that gives the soup its signature taste, so preparing it correctly is very important. So next I'm adding some tomato paste. The tomato paste helps to give the soup a lovely color and adds another layer of flavor to balance the richness of the peanuts. Now I'm going in with my clean hands to mix everything together thoroughly. I want to mix the tomato paste and groundnut paste to combine perfectly before adding anything. So add the water and then mix until you get the perfect consistency like this. Once everything is well combined, I'll place it on medium heat and allow it to cook slowly. While it cooks, I make sure to stir occasionally because groundnut paste can easily stick to the bottom of the pan. So the cooking process allows the peanut flavor to develop beautifully. Slowly the mixture begins to thicken and you will notice the natural oil from the groundnuts starting to appear on the surface. That beautiful oil settling on top is exactly what we are looking for. It also shows that the groundnut has cooked properly and the raw taste has disappeared. The aroma at this stage is amazing, rich, nutty, and full of flavor. Look at how beautiful and smooth this has become. My groundnut paste is ready, so I'll set it aside while I prepare the soup base. As you can see, the oil has settled on top beautifully, and that's what we are looking for with Nkatira's peanut paste. You don't need to worry yourself too much. Trust the process and you're going to love it. Alright, so we're going to set it aside as I said and then proceed to check on our proteins. And wow, the aroma, Charlie, it smells really good. I'm going to give everything a very good stir. Cover the pot again for about 5 to 10 minutes and allow it to cook properly because it's still not ready. Okay, so whilst that is going on, don't forget as well to give this video a thumbs up and also do share this video to your lovely friends and family so they get to see this amazing and inspiring recipe as well. Thank you so much. Alright, so now I'll go in with some fresh tomatoes, fresh pepper, and you can also add onions to it and you are good to go. Next, I add my cooked groundnut mixture. Look at how beautiful the soup is coming together. I'll go in with enough water, and also I'll stir carefully to make sure the groundnut blends evenly with the mixed stock. At this point, the soup becomes richer, creamier, and more flavorful. One thing I love about this soup is that you can use any protein combination. You enjoy chicken, goat meat, fish, beef, or whatever you prefer. Add more water to adjust the thickness of the soup if you don't want it. Okay, remember, groundnut soup should be thick and creamy but still have a smooth flow. So I'll give everything a good stir and allow it to simmer gently. The final cooking stage is where all the flavors marry together. At this point, our vegetables are ready and looking very soft. So I'm going to remove everything and then blend it off camera. Whilst that is going on, I want to also use this opportunity to thank all my returning subscribers and the new foodie members right here. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much for always liking my videos, sharing, and also commenting on my videos, fam. I am very grateful. And also, subscribing is free. So if you haven't still subscribed to the channel yet, what are you waiting for? Kindly subscribe to my channel and be part of this amazing family. Thank you so much. All right, so I've transferred the blended vegetables back into the pot with that beautiful stock. Okay, all right, so I will stir everything together and allow the soup to cook again for about 10 to 15 minutes on medium heat. And as you can see, our groundnut soup is coming together beautifully, and that's what we are looking for. Just look at this beautiful pot of goodness. The texture is perfect, the color is rich, and the oil has settled beautifully on top. The aroma is incredible, and you can already tell this is going to be delicious. I'll go in with a little green pakoshito for that extra heat. You can as well omit it totally if you don't want it. Okay, now allow it to simmer for a while, and then our soup is ready. Trust me, I enjoyed mine with some rice bowl, and also some enjoyed theirs with some Konkonte, and honestly it was amazing. The combination of smooth soup and the soft Konkonte is simply perfect. You can enjoy yours with fufu, banku, or any side dish of your choice. Thank you so much for cooking with Efya today, and so bye for now.